Hello, good morning, YouTubers, friends and family. We had an appointment this morning at 10:30 with the urologist, and we waited for our ride to get here. The ride showed up at 10:20 for a 10:30 appointment, and when they got here, they refused to load us in the van because they had a discrepancy at the with the appointment desk saying that we were taxi transport, which we've never been taxi transport. We've always been stretcher transport, and we've been with the same company since we've been here. And so I had to make a phone call to the medical transportation service to see what the problem was. And it took about 15 minutes, 20 minutes tops to correct the situation. By that time, it's like 10:40, 10:45. And I know we're late, so I have, called the urology office, and pretty much they had marked us as a no-show. So I had to reschedule the appointment, which is for next week. Uh, you know, it was kind of disappointing because, sometimes you can have plans, everything planned out, just getting dressed and ready to go to an appointment is a big task. Have to prep in the evening and then finish up in the morning, things like that. But as a caregiver, there's a lot of things that once you get the group into a groove of what you need to do for appointments or anything that's time consuming, it is got to get it done. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed, but we're rescheduled for next week. So next week we have two appointments that we'll have to go to, one on Tuesday, one on Thursday. And it's going to be a busy week, but we'll get it done as long as the transportation is in order. And of course, I will call the day before to make sure they have us labeled as stretcher transport, so we won't have that issue again. And hopefully they'll come at 9:30 instead of 10:20, which they were supposed to do today. But traffic happens, all kinds of things happen, so it is what it is, and things like this do happen for whatever reason. So as long as we're rescheduled, we're good to go. And just letting you know to be mindful of things like that when you're trying to schedule appointments and prioritize your day. Have a plan B, C, D in place just in case, something gets canceled, transportation issue, or anything of that nature. Don't let it ruin your day or just throw you off, because it can easily happen. And, as a caregiver, we try to be more cognizant of time and in getting things done. So we are all set for next week, and I'll keep you guys posted on our journey. Thank you so much for support and for encouragement, and you guys have a great day.